And a little bit about myself, my background, I am a speech language pathologist, but we have been homeschooling for about 4 years, and I'm using my degree, pouring into my kids, and I guess I just like to talk, so here we are. So today, if you have a pen and a paper, I would like you to follow along with me, okay? So the first thing that we are going to do is, can you see this? Yeah, is in the middle of this, I want you to put yourself, here's me, okay? And we're gonna be creating 6 bubbles, a web kind of approach to just memory jog the people that are in your life that you might not have thought about. So number 1, we're gonna start with your inner circle, okay? Your inner circle is going to include people like your best friends, and I'll list them all, but these are not people you're going to sell to. It's sharing. It's the people that love you and want to know when you had a baby, when you have a big life change, they want to hear from it. Something that I personally did is I sent voice messages to my people, and I was like, hey, I want to tell you that I am starting a new career, and I want you to hear it from me before you hear it on the internet, okay? So these are people who are your best friends. They are your family members. My mom was my first order, and she ordered a single wash, and my cousin has joined as an affiliate. So these are your parents, your sisters, your sister-in-laws, your in-laws, your cousins. And in here, this is also going to be your church family, because y'all, you probably are in a Bible study group, and those are your inner circle. Those are people who will pray for you, and they want to know that you're doing something new. These are your neighbors, people that you come in contact with all the time, your inner circle. Okay, your next circle is going to be people in your daily life. Daily life. Okay, within this daily life, if you are living in somewhere else in the United States, 6 days a week, you're going to find my family at the ball fields. Those friends that are in the bleachers are my bleacher besties. We spend a lot of time together. I have already taken my Atmosphera products in my bag to the bleachers, and I'm like, Bailey, you're my people. Please try this and tell me what your thoughts are. So these are your sports friends. And if your kids don't do sports, my kids are also in a musical. These are the people that your kids do things with their parents, because they are your people that you run into all the time. So sports friends, school moms, your gym besties. You know that you have somebody that you work out alongside. They might not be in your inner circle, but you see them almost every single day. People that you might get a coffee shop drink from all the time. They know your name. And these are people that you already have a built-in relationship with and have conversations with. This next bubble is going to be your social media connects. Social media connects. Okay, so these are people who like and comment consistently on your posts. They're people that they view your stories, people that take your polls, that ask you questions. Because if people are watching your stories, if they are following along with just your journey that you share online, they are already interested. They already love and trust you. And the people who are coming to ask me questions, it's not about skincare. They might come ask me like, hey, how did you teach your kids to read? What curriculum are you choosing next year? Those kind of people I have conversations with. And they are people that I can connect with about Atmosphera. Okay, your next bubble is going to be past connections. something, if you caught that first time we went live, one of my business partners is a friend who I met when I was 9 years old in 4-H at 4-H camp. So these past connections can go back a little under 30 years. It hasn't been a full 30, but these are people who they might not know how many kids you have or where you live, but they have got great memories with you and connections. They're not random, they're familiar. And so these are high school, college. My best friend was in a sorority. She has the most beautiful friends. This for her would be her sorority girlfriends. Former co-workers. So my previous co-workers, former gals, my previous business, the people that I ran into on a daily basis were my first business partners and my first customers. Because in skincare, they actually watch your skin transform. They know last week you were looking a little, little dry, a little aged. This week they notice, wow, your acne has cleared up. Your skin looks healthier. Those are the people who you might not even talk to them daily, but you see them all the time. They used to see you all the time. These are your past people. Old teammates. So if you have a background in direct sales like I do, your old sideline sisters, they were sideline partners, but you're somebody who might like share a Zoom with them or do, you want to do your team and my team. Those are your sideline besties. They're your people that you would have never met unless it was through direct sales. Those kind of blessing friends have joined my team, and that is who I reached out to. I'm like, I loved working with you. Do you want to help me launch this brand where we can work together this time? And then come back here to do the 4-H days, FFA. Can you tell that I'm in ag? This might be any kind of club that you were in high school or college. These people have good memories with you, a good relationship to connect back with. The next one is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. Oh no, I used the wrong color. We'll live. This next one is going to be service and community touch points. Service and community touch points. Okay. This is the people who provide services to you or to your friends and family. Number 1, your hairdresser, your esthetician, your people who you sit and spend a couple hours with, maybe every 6 months even. Your nurse, if you have kids, you have a good relationship with your nurse. I have mine on social media, and when mine would get sick when they were little, I'd text her. I'd be like, hey dude, they got this going on. Should I bring them in? Do you have a window? Those amazing blessed people. Other people to consider is boutique owners. An idea that I have on the books, not a date yet, but something that has been talked about, is hosting a sample and shop. The owner of that boutique would love the traction in her brick and mortar, and you will have exposure to her clients and different networks because they're going to walk through the door, try your skincare. They're also going to shop with her. It just blesses you both, and that connection is worth setting up with anybody with a brick and mortar. Another would be church leaders. So the leader of my kids' church children's group, she's somebody who is not in my inner circle. I don't see her all the time, but she is a contact in the community that, like, whenever I'm like, hey, what was that song the kids were supposed to sing? And I have her contact. She is in this kind of category, okay? The next and last one is niche. We all have a niche. And if you don't know what yours is, then think about things that are relatable to you. So you might be somebody who runs marathons. That ain't me. You might be a twin mom. Not me either. God said I can handle one at a time, not multiples. But my niche is I am a homeschool mom. I am a farm wife. I am in agriculture, okay? Your career, you might be a teacher, you might be a gym rat, you might be somebody who absolutely loves holistic anything. That is your niche. So this is whenever you're going to go online and find people. And the reason why this bubble is important is if people are like you, they feel very related, they are more likely to trust the products that you're talking about. Trust that they like you and they know they would like to sit on a team where you like to sit. So that kind of wraps up my board. Now my challenge with this context, with this the circles, is I would challenge you to get 5 to 10 names per circle, and don't pre-assume that they would ever shop from you. We are just looking for humans on the list, and put out that list and then see where that goes. And if you're like, okay, great, I've got my list, what are the kind of things that you say? So I'm gonna read to you, I printed this out so I can copy it, read it out loud to you. This woman joined our team last week, and she is not in my inner circle, but she is in my history. We went to high school together, and I will prelude that I have talked to her about every business I have ever been a part of, and it speaks to the kind of woman that she is. So that's the kind of context of here. I said in a voice message, because look how long this is. Imagine opening up your messenger to this lady who sells stuff, and you're gonna exit out. But if they can hear your voice, they might giggle if you talk like I do, but they're gonna hear your authenticity. So I said, good morning. A little birdie told me that we do not have a huge representation in Texas in general, but definitely not West Texas for Atmosphera. And I've came to you with probably every flipping thing I've ever done. But it's because I do admire you. You are beautiful and you're running a full house of babies. What are your thoughts on yapping about an organic skincare line that is climate curated? I said, your ex-sister-in-law is not on the team, and that shows you, like, this is a personal message. Her ex-sister-in-law has joined me in every business I've ever done. I'm like, hey, she's not in this space. There is space for you. It's ground floor. Is there any interest in that? It costs $50 to join. Here's Kevin coming in. It costs $50 to join, and there's no recruiting, nada. You can hit the top of the company on personal sales alone. So there's my word vomit. I hope you take this like with the most respect that I have for you. And she responded, oh lady, thank you. I would like some details. And what I said, hey, I will sprinkle those details. And I send it's from corporate. It says Atmosphera, and it tells you what Atmosphera is. I send that graphic, and then I send some bullet points of things that I find good about Atmosphera. It's organic, it's plant-based, it's been established, and these are bullets in a message. It's been established for 10 years. It is $50 to sign up. That covers your website for 12 months, and there are no minimums to buy or sell. Goodness, what else? I think that might be it. But that's all I have for you. If you are somebody who's like, I don't know who to talk to, create your web, then think of what would you say to them if you were walking into the store. But approach them outright about the business. You are allowed to say, what are your thoughts on yapping about an organic skincare line that is climate curated? You are sharing an opportunity. It's not that you want something from them. It's because you like how your skin feels. You believe in making an income from home, and you want that for them too. So